everyone around the world here in YouTubeville. It is time for another day, day 8, in fact, of hashtag 12 Days of Xmas 2024, where I am in collaboration with Raul Reynolds of Raul Reynolds Drawing, visually depicting each one of the 12 days of Christmas from the Christmas song 12 Days of Christmas. Let us get a little bit of background music playing here. And you guys can let me know whether or not you can hear me and hear the music still. Okay. I actually had some specific plans for today, for today's image, exactly what I wanted to do. However, it turns out that I was thinking a day ahead of myself. What I wanted to do will not work for 8 maids of milking. So I think what we're going to do is do some basic painting and go from there. I've already pre-drawn this image, as you can see. Some pencil marks. It might need a little bit more erasing, especially since it's going to be a white area on the cow's hind quarter. And I don't like quite how this arm is looking here. It's like she's got since the cow itself is just black and white, we'll start off there. Like I said, just acrylic paints, and I keep these the black and the white paint right here on my desk. Grab a couple of paint brushes. Oh, I don't want that one, I don't think. I'm looking for my rounded tip. There she is. Set you right there in case I need that one. All right, let's start with the white. And this background music that we are listening to is from Hero Board Music for Creators, and it is entitled No Copyright Music, Christmas Instrumentals Free Download. So it is a playlist of 19 different royalty-free Christmas songs. So there won't be any vocals, but you, I'm sure, will recognize the tunes. Apparently in all different styles of music, so we don't get bored. I want both of those ears to be black ears. And we're going to have, of course, a pink nose. And as I'm painting this, you can see that the pencil still shows through, which is okay in most cases, because we will be going, like I said, around these other spots in the ears with black, because, you know, cows, most cows, milking cows, are black and white. So as long as I can see the line a little bit, we'll be able to put the right color of paint where it belongs. How is everyone's Sunday going so far? Is your favorite football team winning? Do you not care about football at all? Are you snuggled up on the couch already watching a Christmas movie? I needed an eraser here. I know I just went over that with paint, so I don't know how well that's going to come off. I'll have to do a little thicker right there. There we go. I'm just realizing I've got a very strange looking cow here on its back end here. Sadly, she is looking more like she's got a cow butt in her face than she looks like she is just a maid of milking. Let's see if we can't make that look a little bit better. That will have to do. So for those of you who really get into Christmas, do you have a favorite Christmas song? Favorite Christmas movie? Favorite thing to do on Christmas Day? What is your favorite part of Christmas? I'm liking this music. It's just like one verse, you know, of each song, so we don't have to get bored of. And I'm going to go ahead and loop that because I believe this whole thing is 44 minutes long, but I never know how long my videos are going to actually take. Another spot where we need good white coverage here. There's our milk bucket. I'll have to get out some gray paint for that. Under this light, this paint dries pretty fast, and it is a matte paint, which so far has been good for these animals. None of them are shiny. Back over one more time over around the face area, the head of the cow. I'm going to have to sit down later today and catch up on my drawing, because after tomorrow's nine ladies dancing, I need numbers 10, 11, and 12 done. And I do like to have these pre-drawn for you so that I can do whatever style or medium of art I choose, and we'll work for that image. And be able to follow the lines that I've already put on the page to do that. That was a little church organ sounding. I'm going to just do a little bit more Make this dry brushed a little. Just to get a little bit of what will look like texture. Keep our white nearby. I'm checking to see here. All right, let's do those black spots. Oop. On our milk cow here. And I know I only drew a few, so I may just add a couple of more. I know a lot of the times the cows will have a black patch around where their eye is. So I'm just going to do that right off so I don't forget, because I did not draw it that way. I also don't want it to look like a perfect circle, because we all know cows do not have perfectly circular spots. Because I'm just getting lost in this music today. I don't know. Normally I'm not that quiet, right? For that big black spot in the middle of the side of the cow here. And by no means am I a artist by any training. I just enjoy certain types of crafts. Painting has often been one of them. Let's see if we can get that off of there. Maybe it'll help to smudge a little on us to see the difference between one cow leg and the other cow leg. We'll see. Let's get rid of some of that color. You never have too many wipes or too many paper towels when it comes to paint. I think I am going to put some white signal pen here because I did seem to have gone over the bit that is supposed to be part of that maid's foot, her back foot. Okay. Now let's see if we can't go from the next darker color. I think we need some gray and some brown. Let's see. Maybe we'll combine some watercolor. Make sure you guys can still see what I'm doing here. So I do not want to have a problem with knocking over my camera again. Hello, MK. Oh, did they? Thank you. They have cows in their yard that they've decorated for the holidays. That is so fun. Can you tell me how the music is for you? If it's too loud, if you can still hear me while we are painting along here. It's very loud. Okay. Thanks. I will adjust that. Tell me when we are good. Is that a little better? Or you can't hear it at all? Better. Okay. Thank you for coming along and helping me out with that. What is your Sunday looking like? What are you up to today? I'll paint her stool, because of course it is a wooden stool. That she is sitting on. Being lazy, not up. Ah, it's raining there. Oh, rainy Sundays, huh? Any particular crafts you've been up to lately that you want to share about? MK, Mary Kay? Ah, gotta go to church and such. Yep. All right. Well, I hope to see you online again soon. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, the kids at school are decorating a tree. And do you get to share in that with them? Journals, fussy cutting, images. Oh, I feel like the fussy cutting of images is something we are never, ever done with. It's like laundry and dishes. There's just always more to do. Use them and then you need more. I don't want this to soak in too much, because this is not watercolor paper specifically. It is more just a mixed media paper, and I don't want it to mess with what I've already done on the other side from yesterday. So I think that takes care of the brown. Ah, you're the one who cuts things. Okay, gotcha. So that they still look like the shape they're supposed to look like. All right, Mr. Cow with your pink nose. Let's get some gray going. Thank you. I do not pretend to be a great artist by any means of the words. It's more that I enjoy what I'm doing, and sometimes things come out looking like they're supposed to, sometimes they don't. And you just live and learn, you know. Try to do better. I try to improve. Sometimes you just have to let it be. Realize that it's not the craft for you. You know, that kind of thing. Need a little bit more water here for the top of the milk can. And we'll draw those handles in. Afterwards. Still have some eraser shavings in the way there. We don't need that kind of texture. Art is what you make of it. No mistakes in art, only embellishments. Everybody is an artist. All they have to do is clear their mind and ignore all the haters and only listen to the positive people. We all have talent, we just have to find it. I agree. Everyone is creative and has talent in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, you just have to find what your gift is and what you enjoy doing. And sometimes those are one and the same. Sometimes they're not right at first. But the more you try, you can only get better. Trying to do a red shirt under this apron here. Well, maybe we won't make it that she's, well, we probably should make it that she's got the whole same colored dress on. Even though that's a we can get to that apron before we have to do skin. And it looks like I want another white coat. before we do any background and do anything with our 8 and the Maids of Milking title. Make the stripes on her apron black so that I can just paint this solid. Like a good denim color there. And what I did was mix Payne's Gray with a little bit of Parisian blue to get this color here. There's our song, 12 Days of Christmas. Bye-bye, French fry. Cute. Goodbye for now. Have a great day. I will see you online again, I'm sure, somewhere around these YouTubes. Waistband here. And we're gonna make that bow. All right. I think we can do our handles to the bucket. All right, and now let's do our flesh color before we go back over again with the white on our lovely cow. Oh, it looks like I'm gonna have to. Spray those paints just a little bit so that I can make sure my skin color that I have here does not have too much of this blue in it from right next door. You do not want her to look like she does not have enough oxygen. Although she might be holding her breath. But they're having to have her face at the back end of that cow. How many of you have milked a cow? If you have, go ahead and leave that down in the comments. I'm curious to see how many people nowadays have actually ever even milked a cow. Let's do the back side of her neck here. I don't think I did previously. I'll darken her hair a little because her skin color is awfully close to her hair color. I mean, different tone, but you know, still, she's got a farmer's tan going on here that almost matches her hair. Needs a nose. Yeah, we are gonna. We're gonna darken her hair before we go back again with the she'll be a modern farm girl. Maybe she'll just have some a little bit more red up under here from where her second arm shoulder comes out of. Nobody milks with just one hand at a time usually, right? Okay. Set this aside to dry. Make sure we've wiped off all of our other Hi, hon. Hi, Stephanie. Good to see you. How are you? Well, let's keep this over here on this side. We don't want to have any craft explosions. Fix my spots here. Realizing I don't have enough black spots on this cow. At least not for my liking. I'm going to go over this one again too. A little extra. Funny how this is supposed to be about the 8 maids that are milking, but the cow gets all the attention. I found it harder to draw her than I did the cow, and the cow for me was not an easy feat, as it's not something I usually dabble in, drawing animals. But this exercise nonetheless has definitely taught me that I enjoy trying to draw. So I am waiting on some books to show up for me to help me to teach me how to draw. I believe they're the volumes 1 and 2 of how to draw almost everything. And then by that same author, which I cannot recall the name off the top of my head, I apologize. There's another how to draw. Let's see, not the volume 1 and 2 was of how to draw anything. And how to draw anywhere? Everywhere? Not really sure. Maybe it was everywhere. Thank you, Steph. Maybe it was anywhere or everywhere, so that, you know. I can't quite remember, because it was probably meanings that you could you know, do urban sketching. You could learn to, you know, use your drawing skills in every way. Maybe I answered my own question. Maybe it really was in every way, how to draw in every way. But I doubt it. Doesn't sound quite right now. I'm not going to worry so much about getting white paint on the black spots because we are going to go around everything with our black ink. It's just usually harder to cover up. Any black that gets into our white paint. Even if we're using our Signo gel pen. Maybe I need that fine liner again here. Between here. Oh, I forgot to do the skin color of her legs. How come nobody told me? No, I don't think it's a woman author. Hello, Amar. You also have a picture like that. And my pictures, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And give her skin some white underneath before I go back over. It's our barefoot maiden. Or maid, not maiden. One should not imply, I guess, that she is unmarried. All right. Okay, our watercolors look wet still. That might be helpful here. and you'll have to forgive me for a second. I'm going to go ahead and, yes, that might be her, Julia. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the dryer for this paint. Make sure it's all dry before we try to use any ink paint over it. Or ink. Drawing ink, not ink paint. All right. Start down here with our little guy's hooves. Well, that's some mixed media. Elements on the other side of this page from yesterday. So I'm trying to hold this still and not push too hard. You don't want to pop a hole in the paper. Let's see. I might go back and put some white dots back onto the head and ear areas. Otherwise it looks like our dairy cow is wearing a toupee. I'm going to do a little turning the page here. Actually, I'm going to turn it this way so that wet ink is not a problem. A little bit of movement in her hair here. Shirt, top, and apron. And around her bow. And this is a kind of a knobby wood used in this wooden stool. So we are not going to try to make this perfect. We want some of this black to get into that brown. cow hooves over here that a little bit that can be seen that are by her feet. I'm going to come around our bucket here. I have a little bit of the sniffles today. The weather keeps changing on us. We've had quite a few cold days, and now it's decided that we're going to have a couple of days in the, literally in the 50s after being in the 20s. All these weather changes most definitely give me the sniffles. All right. Now, our little cow here, she needs an eye. And then we can move on, I think, to, actually this is one of those. All right. Okay. trying to get a better look here at seeing if I got too much white up in here, it looks like. And the ink against the flat pen tends to also give it a little bit of a bit of depth because they are not the same medium. And the paint, if you remember, is flat, matte paint. And while we don't want strange spots of color, we have some room to play because this is a spotted cow. Okay. Oop. I see here where we did not outline part of our cow's wig and spotting. All right. Nice white circle around there. Some white to her eye here. That might have been just a little too much. Okay. All right. I think that takes care of our maid, her stool, her bucket, and the cow. So this maid is definitely a milking. Now, what to do about let's see, the background. I think I'm going to grab the chalks that I used yesterday because I do like how those background make a background. I don't think we'll need our white anymore or our pencil. We are going to keep our black pen out. And some green chalk for down here, because perhaps, is she milking outside or is she milking inside of a barn? That is the question. Oh. And I'm just going to use my fingers for the chalk. Nothing about a barn is super clean, especially a barn floor. Do it like makeup. And we can get in these little in between areas. Let's go around the edges. Definitely go around the edges with my fingers. A little bit of black chalk. Alright, now let's try some reds. And I am going to have to go ahead and get out the baby wipe to be able to switch between colors here. Using my finger with the chalk. Because I really do want more of that reddish brown to show up here. There's a better red. can make it a little easier to get in there. I think I'd like to keep this in vertical lines. So we might even put some barn wood lines on that. That's green just to help mix in because I think I'm going to do the number 8 and the words maids of milking in green. All right. Grab some green paint. No, actually, I think I'll stick with this green. This is a good. Let's get this guy out of there. Don't like to leave my paintbrushes in the water too long. It is beautiful, isn't it, out there? Not all that sunny, but it is beautiful. And we're supposed to have another day like it tomorrow, so let's start with our 8. A good Christmas green here. And I'm going to start our maids of milking here. Oh, I hear the tinkling of dog collars. Ooh, and a doggy and is trying to check something out in a glass bowl. Okay. Always the fussiest part is doing the writing, the script. Get some good green in here because we do go back over the lettering and the number at the top. Go around the same as we did with the image. Go around it in black Sharpie S-Gel ink from our ink pen. Okay. We do not want perfect wood lines because we all know that barn wood is not ever perfectly straight lines. Sometimes you've got thicker boards and thinner boards. I'll have to fix that little spot on his nose. Her nose. All right, a little bit more water here. Here I am fussing so much and telling you still that barn wood, right, is not a perfect thing. down through here. A little bit more gray in our dry black areas. Dull them back a little. So, and if any of you remember or were here in on my channel previously, my niece has been on with me in the past, and I announced a few days ago that she asked to come on with me again. She wants to be back on our channel, but doing something crafty together. So we are going to wait for her to acquire some of the supplies she wants. But then she will join us here and there. And that'll be a good time. You will see that even though she has not really used much of her drawing skill over the last, I don't know, 20 years, since she was a little girl, she still has those chops. She, of course, has to work on it a little bit more, because it's another, if you don't use it, you kind of lose it, especially when you're just when you're a little kid. To fix my 8 there, and you guys will see that I am obviously not the skilled one when it comes to drawing and painting in this family. My mother's father was a good artist. And did very well at sketching and drawing things, things she could see. I'm going to grab some colored pencils real quick. Just coloring by what she was, just drawing by what she was, and then painting by what she was looking at. Gonna add a little the red to the barnwood here, so it doesn't look like the cow is in prison. go ahead and put some brown with this red too. Age these walls a little bit. Trying to use the side as much as possible of this colored pencil. Forget this area down here where we did remember the red. We don't want to forget the brown. All right, maybe a little gray if that helps. Yeah. Whew. A little smudge there I'm gonna have to fix, huh? This really does help define. This gray does a good job here. Please close the door. I apologize if any of that was bothering you. I don't know if he can hear me even. Sounds like he has a football game on. And the top half of the split door looks like it's been left open. Oh, there we go. Thank you, honey. Okay. All right, let's let me see if I can fix that there a bit. Do I have a dark green real quick if that'll help anything? I don't know. I went over my 8 a little there. All right. just a generic set bought in a hospital gift shop, actually. The last time my mom was in the hospital before she passed. Yeah, there were some long days, and went downstairs to the gift shop to find a little of something to do. So pass some time and to keep my brain a little otherwise occupied. If any of you have been in that position, I think you know what I mean. I'm gonna have to take back not needing that white one again, because it looks like I did smudge in some areas. And there was another spot. Where was it? I guess I can't see it now, so it doesn't matter. All right. With some grain and some little knots. Let's do our 8 here while we're in this area. More of a substantial floor there. Now that we've got everything else good and drawn in around it. And for the final, we'll go over our maids of milking. All right, maids of milking. 8 maids of milking today for Sunday, December 8th, the 12th day. And our hashtag 12 days of Xmas 2024. And I want to encourage all of you to go ahead and look for the links in the description following this live that I'm going to put in there for Raul Reynolds drawing, so that you can see his part of this collaboration for the depiction of the 12 days of Christmas. And I will leave links to this free copyright music if you've been enjoying it as well. It is always good to have enjoyable, and I think sometimes, you know, even instrumental, relaxing music to do your art to write to, and just relax by. And these in particular might just get you a little into the more into the Christmas spirit if you're struggling with that. I know that not everyone is enjoying this time of year equally, and for some it's a very difficult time of year. And I want to encourage you to look for other types of ambiance and background music, because there is something for everyone. And if you are trying to learn to do something, retaining that new knowledge when it's with music associated to it, you are 60 to 70%, or so I've read, 60 or 70% more likely to retain that, or at least make it easier to retain it. So that's why I'm saying instrumental music, music without any vocals. It doesn't have to be classical Mozart, but just instrumental music of any kind, of which there's plenty on YouTube to find, to help you retain and learn new skills. to help with your mood and your sleep. And in this case, to also add to the festiveness of the season. Again, that was from Hero Board, all one word, Hero, Hero, Board, BOARD, all one word, -music for creators. But I will leave the links in the description box below so that everyone can find them. But now we're going to do a real quick flip through of these first 8 days. Hi, Raul. Good to see you. A jail cow. I know. That's what I'm like, oh gosh, please don't let him look like he's in jail. Okay, so there's our 8 maids of milking. And I don't want to give any away ahead of time. So, oops. Oh, got to re-glue a little here. The struggles of mixed media are real. And our 7 swans are swimming. And our 6 geese are laying. No looking. Our 5 golden rings, metallic paint, watercolor pencil in red with Mod Podge over the top. Make it kind of glossy to go with our metallic rings. 4 calling birds. And if you missed it, we did discuss on this day that one of the really early, maybe even the very original version of the 12 days of Christmas did not use the calling birds, used collie birds, COLLY, which apparently translates into coal black. So thus our birds are black. I went around it with some crayons that I made multicolor by melting them together in square tins in the oven, and that way having multiple colors in one crayon. And then we had our 3 French hens, which is colored pencil and watercolor pencil with the black ink, as well as, let's see if we can catch that in the light, and you can see it there, that it's got Mod Podge over the top of that as well. And our 2 turtle doves. And our partridge in a pear tree, which is all watercolor and ink. So, thank you again for joining me here today for our 8th day of Christmas and our 8 maids of milking. And tomorrow will be, like I said, 9 ladies dancing. And I've got some drawing to do to get 10, 11, 12 drawn ahead of time. But let me shut this music off for you guys here. And let you know how grateful I am that you guys did stop by. Thank you, Raul. Steve is my husband, and Stephanie for stopping by. Amar for stopping by. And I believe Mary Kay stopped by earlier on. Yeah. So glad to see all of you guys. I will have that link for Raul Reynolds drawing down in my description box below. Also, again, like I said, for this music that you did hear in the background and helped us feel relaxed and festive, perhaps relax the cow a little bit during the milking process. And I will also link links to all of the videos for the previous pages that I have shown you here, days 1 through 7 of my 12 days of Xmas 2024 hashtag collaboration. I hope you guys all enjoy the rest of your day, your evening. Today is, it is approximately 2:35-ish my time on Sunday afternoon. So wherever you are in the world, I wish you a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and a good night. Until I see you again tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.